transdisciplinary is more relevant today. The meaning of trans is going beyond, So going beyond disciplines, and two disciplines not just coming together but co-creating something which is more meaningful. That's what actually the transdisciplinary means. And the WPO focus on transdisciplinarity is extremely important. Transdisciplinary, our focus has been more on STEM, and the idea of STEM has emerged especially from America, because they realize that their students are not that well in science, mathematics, as compared to Indian students. But we already had that. So our idea of STEM not necessarily should be, our idea of STEM, I would say that it should be more focused on our needs of Bharat. So this transdisciplinary in India or in Bharat should be focused more on humanities, social sciences. In addition to STEM, we are not replacing STEM. Because while in India we have invested so much on IITs, IIMs, NIPERs, we have not invested much on humanities and human sciences. And that way, there is a risk of creating a new generation which could be right brain shrinked, which our country cannot afford. Because if you are talking about Viksit Bharat, we need a balance of left-hand brain and right-hand brain. So this WPO GŌA, I think it's an excellent opportunity to bring this in reality. In India, there is not a single university focused on such kind of a theme. And so it will become the exemplary university which others can follow. If you look at the world today, the rapidly changing world today, we realize even more the value of peace, more the value of ethics, more the value of consciousness. Consciousness, although this term may be looked by different people differently, it has nothing to do with any religion or anything. It is about spirituality. It is about understanding yourself. Because of consciousness, we are different than animals. We are able to really understand because of that consciousness, that awareness. And that awareness about ourselves, about our surroundings is extremely important. That brings in more responsibility on us, more novel way to look at the world also, and it becomes more inclusive. So these, and ultimately whether we are learning science or technology adoption, for what purpose we are doing, how much of that actually we are using for people or for planet, that is the question. And that transformation will come when you will bring in these elements of ethics, peace and consciousness integrated in the curriculum. And that's what I think WPU is trying to do, which is again very unique and very much needed. See, the National Education Policy 2020 actually allows you so many things. The moment you are university, you are completely independent. You are empowered to try new things, and we should really take best advantage of being a university to innovate in the way we teach. Innovate in the way we design our curriculum. For instance, of late we have witnessed a lot of liberal arts schools. In addition to STEM, I gave you example of STEM, but another example is also liberal arts. But look at our own liberal arts schools, the universities which are founded on the basis of liberal arts. I find many of them are drawing liberal arts from the Western ideology. But our liberal arts is different, Our liberal arts, which used to be at one time, and Nalanda Takshashila, was not only limited to arts. And bringing this flexibility to bring liberal education in system, NEP is giving us. And next thing is pedagogy, There has to be, today we are giving information to students which we need not give them, because they are already empowered more than teachers, better than teachers. Because most of the teachers have grown with technology, as against most of our students actually are born with technology. So they don't need information from you. We need teachers to give them the relevance of that information based on their own experiences, based on their own insights. And for that purpose, teachers need more time, quality time with students. And it's not only one-way teaching. That age is over now, The teachers need to be mentors, facilitators, helping students to make them think, make them more curious, and try to really meet their curiosity through dialogue. That's what our Upanishadic pedagogy is. So, at WPU, we can experiment on all these new ideas, bringing back the pedagogy of our own original Gurukul strengths. But not only relying on them, because world has changed. So, blending them with maybe Bloom's taxonomy on one side, and on the other side, rooted with our own Gurukul system. So, this will happen, and universities like WPU GŌA are great opportunities to make this transformation, to create this kind of entirely new educational ecosystem which is needed for Viksit Bharat. Yeah, actually, innovation and research are not separated from education. Somehow in our system we separated them. There are teaching universities and there are research institutions, But all over the world, in most of the developed countries, if you see, they are all integrated. In our system also, they were integrated, which were destroyed. For instance, in Nalanda Takshashila, what do you think? Research was integral part of it. The kind of output which has come from Nalanda and Takshashila, look at it, Panini, the Panini grammar. The Panini Ashtadhyayi, today it is used, even today it is used by computer scientists to develop their coding and for their own languages. The kind of concepts which have come there at that time through Chanakya, Kautilya, Arthashastra, even those concepts are more relevant even today. And you take any discipline, even health and medicine, Charak and Sushrut. So we have to bring in all that to make that current relevance. So research was there earlier. In our ecosystem of education, we somehow lost during the colonial period. We have to bring it back, but not being dogmatic, being progressive and inclusive. See, I think changing the way in which our current universities are focused on, maybe creating more and more career-oriented courses, skills, all that is important because our time also there used to be Kala and Vidya going together, Vidya, 64 Kala, there used to be 64 Kalas. Many of them have already vanished, So, going back to our roots, looking at the future is the key to success. And I find that that kind of a culture, that kind of a thought process, and not only thought process, but that kind of a exemplification has already been done at MIT. And so I have a great hope that WPU GŌA will make a very unique and independent statement that will write the progress and evolution of the new age university for Viksit Bharat.